again. Sorry about looking over a box, I know. So I have opened this box again, just cut it open, and I just did lift up the power head just to see if there was a bar and chain in it, because on the thing it said there was a bar and chain. Pardon me, I'm just having some lemon lime and bitters cordial. Cordial is what you guys in Trumponia would call Kool-Aid. Yeah. You just mix it with water and makes a nice drink. Okay, so what do we have? So they did, when they, I don't know, whoever it was, put the label on, packaging, the dispatch label, they put it on the bottom, so it was upside down. Did come upside down, so you get the power head. Now this is a obviously another what's called clone, another Xenor clone, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I don't like this one because it's got the chain adjuster here. That's crap. Oh no. Huh? So what's that there? Yeah, it's got the chain adjuster there at the face. Yeah, that's not good at all. So you get the usual. You get a 20. It looks like a 22. Is it 22? It's a 20. Yeah. So it's a 20-inch bar. Obviously, no doubt it'll be. Does it say anything on here? No, not a thing. It says 20-inch bar. Doesn't tell you what chain it is, what pitch it is, but I'll be able to tell you what it's 325. I can these days you get two chains. There you go. You get two 325 pitch chains. You get you get a pair of gloves that actually they actually feel alright. I don't know if it's got metal in them or something, or yeah, they actually feel alright. A bit small for me. I've got big hands. Yeah, unlike Mr. Trump, I've got big hands. So you get a pair of safety goggles, which, well, you get them. They're rubbish, but you get them. You get the usual bottle. You get a pair of really crappy earmuffs, and you get a manual. Yep. So I'll throw all this crap in. I don't want any of that. And you do get a tool kit in a Ziploc bag. So what's in the tool kit? So this one's not bad value. I mean, it was. So what did it cost me? Hang on, I'll just back a sec. Okay, I'm back. I know, bad preparation. Yeah, I know. All right, so this is a Giantz. It's supposed to be 62cc with 20-inch bar and chain. It was $114.99 plus $19.99 delivery. All included, it was $134.98, so $135. That's actually pretty good value because you get a bar and a chain, and you get a bar and two chains. And in the tool kit, you get. I like the low profile scrunches that some of these cheap kits send you. It's quite compact. I like that. You get the file that. Yeah, you know what I think of their files. You get the usual cheap shit file. It's pretty useless. Usual cheap shit carby adjuster screwdriver. You get a really tiny. That looks like 4mm, and this looks like 3mm. Look like 3 and 4mm hex keys, something like that. You get the usual tiny little dog, and you get with the screws, and you get a Torch brand spare spark plug. Hey, you can't. That's more than most of the other kits. You don't get a spare spark plug with any of the other kits. Yeah, and you don't get 2 chains with any of the other kits. So on the fuel cap, there's a QR code, chainsaw start issue. So if you're having a chainsaw start issue, scan that code and they'll be able to remedy the issue, supposedly. Again, I don't like chain adjuster there, that's shit. Alright, that's no bueno, no good. I don't like that at all. Let's see, I've got a screwdriver here, a bit of screwdriver here somewhere. Where is it? Somewhere. Alright, so, no, it doesn't matter, I'll use that. So I'll use this screw wrench just to see under the, again they've got shit designed, they've boxed it in, so it just makes it really hard for anyone who hasn't got fingers, you know, 5mm diameter fingers. That's a real pain. So let's have a look. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, that's off. Oh no, that's on. That's off. Take it off. Yeah, the usual deal. Outboard clutch. So this does not have a rim sprocket. It's got the outboard clutch. It doesn't have the rim sprocket. Not my preferred method. This is a much cheaper way of doing things. Yeah, I'd really like an inboard clutch and a rim sprocket, but that's not the case. So now I can't get this thing back on here. Can't tip it up, I suppose. I'll leave that off for now. Let's see. So it's supposed to have the E-start, the easy start. Let's have a look under the top just to see what kind of filter it. I'm assuming it's going to have this shit screen filter. Yep. But this one is actually it's actually got a really fine mesh with no holes in it, like an extremely fine mesh. This is much better than the other shit ones. Now you got a gasket between, and the intake's alloy. Yeah, okay, all right. The intake is alloy. That looks like a tiny little carb. So the intake is alloy. You got that stupid thing there, that gasket, which should pop in there. Now, what I'll do is take it downstairs, fuel it up, and see if I can get the thing going. So it goes on pretty easily. Not sure. That, yeah, I have to say it's a shit design filter. It's one of the shit filters, but in my opinion they're shit. But I much prefer the pleated filters, you know. But I have to say, what's that button? I don't know what that button is. I have to say, thus far, yeah, so you got a primer bulb. Oh, looks like there's some liquid in there. What is that? Is that fuel? So does this have fuel in it? Did they start? There's fuel in the system, it would appear. Is this thing ever going to come on? Yep, it's had fuel. It's actually got some little bit in the primer bulb. I wouldn't assume that they had any oil in it. Let's have a look. No, I don't think they've had any oil in it. No reason to. Let's see if it's oiling or not. So I might put the bar and chain on. Put A bar and a chain on. B bar and a chain on. And hopefully we've got the right chain. And we'll see how we go. So I won't bother you putting the bar and chain on. I'll do all that, and then I'll meet you downstairs.
Okay, filled it up, oiled it up. I have to say one thing, this thing feels really cheap and nasty. Yeah, so it has actually got a thing there for the scratch. So you can actually put your, well, in theory, you can put the scratch in there. Oh yeah, the same deal. It's kind of handy. It actually pokes out, and that's gonna get caught on something, probably fall out. Unless I can adjust that somehow. I don't know. Anyway, I'll put it down the ground and I'll see if I can start it up. It does actually tell you chain oil, maximum, minimum for the oiler adjuster. That's nice. Something that the others don't really do that well. QC passed. Okay. Serial number. There seems to be some. The casting is really, yeah, rough. I'd say magnesium casting is pretty rough. All right, so without further ado, I'll put it down the ground and see if I can start the thing up. It's supposed to be the E-start. We'll see. All right. Go, choke out, on, prime it up. Is it priming? Yes it is. I don't like primer bulbs. Just one more chemical file like I said before. Alright. Whoa! That was quick. Choke on more. Just a nice choke. Go flood it. Wants to go. I can't get to the trigger fast enough. Yeah. I think I know why they got that QR code if you're having trouble starting it. Come on. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's go back upstairs.
Rightio, back upstairs. Alright, so the Giantz E-Start. What is it supposed to be? What do they reckon it is? 62cc chainsaw. Hang on, I just need to wet my whistle. A bit dry. Oh, that's better, pardon me. Yeah, look. In the beginning, I thought it was going to be okay. It pretty much popped like second or third pull or something, like very early. So I was quite hopeful, but you saw what happened. That was a bit of a drama. No wonder they got this QR code for chainsaw start issue. Yeah, not surprised. That was a bit of a drama to get it to go, to idle. When I had it at max revs, it sounds like it's revving quite slow, and from what my ears are telling me, it's rough. So I have absolutely no doubt that the carby in this thing is, it's probably a piece of junk. It just screams cheap. All right, everything. The only thing that doesn't scream cheap about this saw is the air filter. That very, very fine mesh air filter. God knows how long that'll last, but yeah, it is better than the other mesh screen filters. The crankcase casting is rough as. So, admittedly, the chain and fuel caps, the oil and fuel caps aren't leaking. They're just very basic caps, which is nice. You know, you do have your scrunch underneath, but it does poke out. The end of it does poke out. So I don't know how long that'd last there for, although it's in quite tight. Yeah. What do they recommend? Never use pure gasoline. Use gasoline minimum 90 octane with quality 2-cycle engine oil. Fuel oil mix ratio for the first 3 months 25:1, and after 3 months 40:1. Yeah, you know what? I've never used 25:1 in anything ever. Well, a long time ago, but I don't do that. I didn't show you that the oiler works. The oiler works fine. Yeah, things I like about it. The fuel caps don't leak. The fuel cap and the oil cap doesn't leak. It has got the E-Start, but it wasn't easy to start. It's got a primer bulb. I don't like primer bulbs. It's just another thing that's going to fail, and it will eventually. They boxed that in, and it's really fiddly. Like, that box is really tiny. It tapers. It's even worse than the others. It tapers down to really nothing, and it doesn't give you much room at all to work in. Yeah, what can you say? Would I recommend this? No. That was a pain in the ass to start, and it shouldn't be that much of a pain in the ass to start it, especially when it's easy start. I mean, you do get, spare spark plug, and you do get 2 chains, and you do get a bar, but Yeah, it seems like really rough. It just sounded like it ran really rough. I don't know, maybe someone out there in YouTube land can tell me if they thought they heard anything different, but I heard just rough. It just sounded rough. And starting should not be that hard. Look, it's cheap. What do you want for 115 bucks? Okay. What do you want? $130 delivered to my door, wasn't it? 135 bucks delivered to my door. You get what you pay for most of the time. Now and then you do luck out and get something that's really good, like that MTM. I'm really impressed with that. That was unbelievable to start. This thing, not so much. Would I recommend it? Thus far, you know, having not actually cut, I'm gonna use all these saws to cut with. The reason I'm doing this video right now is because it's drizzling rain. Has it stopped? It's been drizzling rain all day. Like, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's about lunchtime. It's been drizzling rain all morning, and I was really hopeful because I've cut down like 2/3 of a mango that I've got that I planted like 10 years ago. So it's gotten ridiculously big because I haven't been pruning it. Yeah, neglect on my part. But so I'm going to be using all of these saws to cut with, and then last I'll do a shootout. You know, just the time cuts. Right? I'll have all the chains sharp and we'll do time cuts. As it started raining again. Oh man. I was hoping to get a load to the tip, to the dump of that tree. The reason I'm cutting down that mango is, number one, I let it go too much. Number two, it's not productive. And number three, I've just gotten Starlink, and I need to clear a heap of foliage from that tree and a tamarind that I've got next to it to be able to get a clear look at the sky. Yeah, so right now I don't have any internet at all. Our network is a pile of shit. The NBN network is a pile of shit. We've got some of the worst internet in the world, worse than the third world. We're like fourth world internet, but the most expensive. It's a bloody joke. So anyway, we'll get off that. The reason I'm doing this video is because the weather is shit. But I will get this in the wood, test it out. I was actually working with a bush ranger yesterday, and I had some issues with that, so I'll get into that when I do an update on that saw. So anyway, right now, as it stands, would I recommend this? Just having started it for the first time and not really done any work with it, I would say no. Yeah, it is really cheap, but yeah, that was a pain in the ass to start. So, and if you were just Joe Schmo, know nothing about chainsaws, you would probably given up and gone, yeah, bugger this. Hey, I want my money back, you know, or scan this, and probably not know what to do anyway. So anyway, until the next saw, see you later.